Name's Vince Frost, detective, consultant for the Hunters Guild. This one came across my desk a few months back. A field report, out of the Midwest chapter, file marked Tier 2 disturbance. They called it the Hollow Creek case. Hollow Creek's the kind of town you forget exists until it reminds you. Old mining country, one road in, one way out. And a heartbeat that's been fading since 1907. When the mine collapsed and took half the workforce with it, they say the tunnels breathe. I used to think that was just small town poetry. Not anymore. The first call came from a family who couldn't sleep. Said they were hearing something under the floorboards. Dragging, scraping, like metal on concrete. The father thought it was the pipes. The son swore it said his name. When the agents got there, the air had weight to it. The kind of thing you can't measure, but you feel. They found footprints by the kid's bed, wet, deep, and leading straight into a closet that didn't go anywhere. No water source, no leak, just prints that look like they belong to something. Something still trying to remember how to walk. I went over the readings myself. Electromagnetic spikes, infrasound hovering just below human hearing. That kind of resonance gets under your ribs. Makes your pulse sink with something unworldly. The crawl space under the house was a mess of half-rotted beams and stale air. One of the agents brought a recorder. Caught a voice whispering the same phrase over and over. When they traced the signal, it led to a sealed shaft from the old mine. Inside was a pool of water, black enough to swallow light. Floating on top, a miner's helmet. Name, scratched into the side, W. Hanlon. Hanlon died in the collapse. I've seen the records. They sent the helmet in for analysis. No corrosion, no dust, and weirdly, fresh fingerprints, less than a day old. Either we're looking at a prankster with access to ancient mining gear, or something never left that tunnel. 2 days after the retrieval, both agents started reporting the same dream. Trapped underground, walls closing in, something pressing through the stone. One of them woke up with a streak of soot running from temple to jaw, identical to the residue from Hollow Creek. You see enough of these cases, you learn to recognize the patterns. But this one feels a little different. Contained, like whatever's down there isn't haunting the town. It might just be guarding it. The guild, they sealed the tunnels and called it done. But I've been around long enough to know that buried things, they don't always stay quiet. If you ever find yourself near Hollow Creek and your radio starts whispering instead of playing, don't stop to check it. Just keep driving. Because sometimes the ground remembers who it's holding. This has been Vince Frost. Stay in the light, watch your back. Subscribe if you like this. And don't get killed. I don't want to have to do the paperwork.